Alright everybody, welcome to another episode of FTB Academy. I've put this on my Patreon server, so if you're a patron for 5 US or above, then yeah, please log into the server, you're allowed to. If you're not a patron yet, then you can pledge to my Patreon, link is in the description down below. So, currently we are on a server and we're basically at spawn. I should have marked spawn, right? Should have been smart. Let's mark spawn. Should be right around there. Spawn. Cool. Cool. In the middle of a jungle. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna go a little ways away from jungle. From spawn at least. We don't have to go too far, but we don't want to be right on top of spawn. I'm also contemplating about stopping the daylight cycle because this pack is all about learning, and if you want to fight mobs you can go underground. Or to other dimensions that will still spawn mobs. So yeah, in that regard I think I might stop, put the daytime to day and stop the day cycle from happening. /time set day game rule do daylight cycle false. Okay. This way you will always have time to read your quests and be careful about what you do. So yeah, we're currently looking for a place to live, so I will go and walk a little bit around, and once I found a nice place, I will cut you guys back in. Well, my search for a place has been rudely interrupted by a jungle temple. So yeah, we're gonna look into this first. So sorry for the darkness, can't do a whole lot about it. There's a few errors in there. Okay, so this I do with pressing the middle mouse button. I sort everything. Some iron, some bones, a buried treasure map, Blacker Lotus, and a constellation paper. Constellation papers are also quite important. And then there is a lever game. And I, for the life of me, cannot remember where it opens up. But it opens up somewhere. Isn't that fun? That I cannot remember it. Let's tripwire hook. Where did it open up? Oh, you guys cannot see anything. Is the brightness... Yes, brightness was set back to normal, and still you can barely see anything. Okay, that's not good. But I want to find my prized treasure, you know? And I know where it is. Sort of. Oops. It's definitely not up here. It's down here in the ground somewhere. But where does it open up? I don't remember. That's the thing. I've not graded one of the... Okay, let's just get a pickaxe. Be done with it. Because I want to know what those all loot kind of stuff is. Okay, we got some wood. So I like to make a crafting table and then make a crafting station from Tinker's Construct. That's just crafting a crafting table again. So let's just make a simple pickaxe. And Yeah, go and break this open. There's the loot. So another constellation paper, another bird treasure map, light blue rune, emerald, and diamond. Diamonds in episode 1. I must be cheating, right? Okay. Jokes aside. Ooh, that X got Unbreaking 4. That's nice. So these maps both lead to different places. We will check them out at a later time. I don't really want to get too involved with that. I was heading on southbound direction. Still looking for space. So yeah, I will see you in a moment. And I think I found the place to get started. So we got a few melons from our trip. Useful as starting food, of course. So yeah, let's see what the quest book now wants to do. We got the timber quest because I cut down a tree. Let the game begin. Start the pack for real. Read journey map tutorial. Okay. The mod journey map adds a minimap on top of the right, on the top right of the menu. Over here in the screen is journey map. Beneath it you can see your current coordinates and biome you're in. Okay. You can hit create waypoint, B by default, to open the new waypoint menu. Here you can choose its name, location, its defaults to where you are now, and color as well as dimensions it will be shown in. Because nether dimensions are overworld dimensions divided by 8, waypoints that are in both will automatically adjust. That means you can place a waypoint in one location and build a portal in the other, and they will link up. So that's easier for the portal adjustments. Waypoints will show in the world as beacon beams. If you look directly at them, you can see their name and how far they are. If you get close to them, they will fade away. Out of existence. Only temporarily though. You can hit the full screen map button J by default to open the full screen map. Here you can see everywhere in the world you've been. You can also see all waypoints you've placed, as well as nearby mobs and players. With the buttons at the bottom, you can see the waypoints menu, change the mod settings and other similar things. With the buttons at the top, you can change the way the map looks, as well as toggle visibility of certain things. Journey map will also map out caves that you explore. Each 15 vertical blocks has its own layer for mapping. You can move between them with the cave layers button at the top. Over here, you can click on it and then the slider appears and you can slide through the world basically. Cool, we done that. Tinkering. So it wants us to start Tinker's Construct. So yeah. Then we will start sorting that out, right? Tinker's Construct. So give me a moment to drop off some stuff and go look for the materials that we need to get started for Tinker's Construct. And we will get started with Tinkers. So I set up base here. Still not cut the grass. Okay, that's all fine now. If you place the crafting station next to a chest, you can access the chest from inside the crafting station. So I have put all this sand here, this clay, this gravel, everything like that. I can all see it here. What I want to do with the sugarcane is plant it in the hopes that it will grow a bit, because we might want to get more of that as soon as we get really going into Tinkers. Okay. So we're gonna make planks, and we're gonna do this, and we don't have enough sticks. It's fine. And there. Otherwise we will make way too much. So, to make all the tinker stuff, you take a plank, you do that. You take a log, you put a stencil on top. And to tip it all off, you make a crafting table. And you put a plank on top. There we go. Then the tool station goes there. Part builder goes there. Stencil table goes there. And I don't know what we will need to satisfy the quest. The pattern chest, of course. So a pattern chest is a chest. And as I recall correctly, yeah, just a pattern. There's also a parts chest. But yeah, that's more different. So here we put in this. And now you see all these buttons on the left hand side. Wait. Let's see if that's exactly also what they're trying to tell us here. Yeah, we need to make a pickaxe. So I'm gonna explain you in detail how we make the first pickaxe in Tinkers. So over here you see all the different types of parts. So if we go to the tool station, because we placed it in a certain way, we can just click on top here and we click on the pickaxe. We need a tool rod, a pickaxe head and a binding. It says so here at the bottom in red. Okay, so we make a pickaxe head, a tool rod, that's this rod. Look, it says tool rod, and a binding. Okay, then we go to the pattern chest and we put those in. On the part builder side, let's see, we probably cannot make it out of moss and cobble. But I would like, of course, yeah. So we're gonna make a pickaxe head out of wood. We're gonna make a stick out of wood, the handle and a binding. So if we then go to the tool station and we click on pickaxe again, we can just shift click this in. And we will get a wooden pickaxe that will satisfy the quest. We get 64 torches for that. And then it wants us to make a smeltery. But for us to be able to make a smeltery, we first would need to be getting some furnaces going. So yeah, here you can see where I started to dig in. Yeah. Let's see if I can fix the leak a little bit. Yeah, not fully yet. Let's just take this cobblestone. Put it there. Yeah, no. Let's just grab a little bit more cobble. Alright, also place a torch so you guys can see better. Okay, there we fixed the leak. And here we have copper. And if we now look at the top of the screen over here, it says we have copper ore from thermal foundation with a cross, means we cannot harvest it. It requires a pickaxe of level iron. If we hover over our pickaxe and hold shift, it says mining level stone, so we cannot harvest that. And that's for a lot of things at the moment, because we don't have tools yet. So what we do, we will gather up a little bit of cobblestone, like so. And we go back out, back to home. And in the part builder, we will not put planks now, but we will put the cobblestone. And we get a cobblestone part. We put the pickaxe in, we put the cobblestone part in, and now you see it goes from wooden pickaxe to stone pickaxe. With traits ecological and cheapskate. Okay. Well, the traits, of course, you can read in the book. Modifiers. And then we have... well... tool materials then. So... cheapskate. Stone is bad. Your tool has less durability. That's what stone does, yes? So we've got tool materials and wood. we will see it as ecological. Renewable resources are so good they regenerate by themselves. So yeah, that's sort of like automatic mending. Although it doesn't do a whole lot. But now we got a stone pickaxe. And if we hold shift on that, it says mining level iron. So we go back to our copper node over here. And we see, yeah, we can now harvest it. The pickaxe is green. If we press the grave key, that's to the left of the one at US International Keyboards at least. That's what we use in the Netherlands. You can see we mine one ore and we get every ore. We can also get aluminium. But that's not like the resources that we so much require. We require cobblestone, first and foremost. And iron would also be useful. But yeah, to get a higher level of pickaxe, we now need to make the Tinker's Construct smeltery. So yeah, we are like limited by that. So what we do, we are gonna make a few furnaces. We don't have coal yet, so we cannot really utilize the furnaces that well. But at least we're gonna make grout. There, and let's make another batch. There. We put this in the center, take sand. And we do it like this. And why is mouse tweaks in here? Nobody lost it. Okay, we get 4 stacks of grout. We cannot do anything with the grout yet because we cannot cook it. So we now need to get coal. So I will go and do some mining. And hopefully find some coal. See you in a bit. So I may or may not have found a spider spawner. Ha! We're gonna break it though. And we get spawner shards from actually additions. If we hover over it and press U to see the uses, we can make spawner changes if we have enough of them. And if we smelt it, we get 2 iron ingots. But bonus to this is that these dungeons are different from vanilla. I want this one. Okay, I'm out of like pickaxe durability. And here we see mana steel. We just saw in the previous episode that that's made through Botania. A brown rune, pumpkin seeds, golden apple, a bucket, string, bone, redstone. Okay. String. We don't really care. Horse armor. Mana steel. Can we smelt this? Sometimes in modded Minecraft you can smelt things up. It's 4 ingots of iron. Do I want to carry that? Not really sure. I however want to carry this stuff. Yeah. Well, pumpkin seeds we're already carrying. So yeah, that was that. However, there's also coal here. And how much coal have you gotten? 19. That's not a whole lot. There's black quartz, but we cannot use that. Our pickaxe is out of durability. And when it does, it breaks like that. And we cannot repair it like so. So to actually repair it, we need to make a crafting table. And I still have a pattern with me, so that's like thoughtful of me. We put it in, we put the pickaxe in, we put cobblestone in, we take a pickaxe out, and we take cobblestone out and we break it, and we have a fully repaired pickaxe. Tinker's tools are useful that way. These also level up, and I don't know what exactly the benefit of leveling the pickaxe up is, but there's some benefit to it in mod packs. So yeah, the cave that I found continues. And so I'm just lighting it up now. And yeah, this cave ends close to the surface, close to home. That's all I can tell. So that's useful. So we just dig out the ores now that look useful to us. And yeah, we're then going home to make the tinker stuff. Alright, so I got 2 stacks of grout cooked up at the moment. So, and there's another 2 stacks cooking. What they want us to do is make a faucet, make a casting table, make a drain, make a controller, make a tank. Okay, so most of it I can do already. A drain is just 2 straight lines of these bricks. A faucet is like so, like a bucket basically. The controller is a furnace basically. And the casting table is pans. Okay. Then we should have enough to satisfy the 18 bricks also. There. And we're missing one important thing, and that's glass. So what I can do, hopefully, yes I can. I can make another furnace, so I can cook up some glass. Because yeah, if we have to wait until this is all finished, then that will take too long. So yeah, we're just gonna put in. Wait, I didn't take the sand out. I thought I took the sand out. Oh, the sand ended up in the crafting table. There. And we wait for 1 piece of glass to smelt. So then we can put the whole smeltery together. But we cannot still use it because it requires fuel. So the tank is just as you would imagine. That. Okay. So, to make a smeltery, what I always do is I use a 3x3. Because that gives you nice amounts for smelting blocks. So, what I do is I do 3. That's 3. Like so is the base. Yes? Then we have a side wall. And I use a piece of cobblestone as a placeholder. I have here a wall. Then I take the tank, put it there, place another bricks, put another cobble down, brick, 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 put another cobble down. We need a brick there, so yeah, I'm gonna put the drain here and the controller here. We're coming up short 1 brick, so we're making that right now. And there we go. That's a completed tinker's smeltery. Now we can remove our placeholder blocks. Later on we could fill it in with dirt to make it look prettier. But yeah, the smeltery requires lava to operate over here. There's no fuel found, it's liquid fuel, but yeah. It can hold now 9 ores. So if we would put in the copper, it would be able to smelt up 9 copper at once. Ores double in the smeltery most of the time. If you're playing a hard pack or an expert pack, yeah, that might not be, but by default it smelts 9 at a time. The table, we put the faucet on the drain, we put the table underneath, we can put another faucet on here, and put a casting basin there at some point. In the casting basin, well, we can just make it. It's used to create blocks instead of ingots or parts or whatever. That's all the job of that. So yeah, we need to get aluminum, brass, or gold. Aluminum, brass. How do we create this again? So we click on here, molten aluminum, brass, alloying. That's copper and aluminium. So we have that. Only thing is we don't have lava yet. So back down I go. Oh, I need to bring my bucket in the hopes to find some lava. And yeah, Without the lava, we are basically stuck with tinkers at the moment. We got fuel in the smeltery. And since we established that we need copper and aluminium to make aluminium brass. There. We are gonna smelt that up. You smelt it up by putting the ores in. And if there are ores that can combine inside the smeltery, they will combine. So beware of that. But as you can see, we now have at least one ingot of aluminum brass. Which we can, if we put a brick in there and we pour that out, if something is at the bottom, that means that's currently getting poured. You see, we end up with a ingot cast. That means that we can go and take our ores. Let's at first make full aluminum brass. There. Let's see if we can get like a few full ingots of that stuff, because that's useful stuff. So to make also pickaxe casts, for instance, we take out the stone pickaxe head from there. We take out that, we put that in there. And this is still combining. Fine. We will at least cast out pickaxe cast like so. Yeah, we have more brass in there than we have copper in there than we have aluminum. So yeah, we end up with leftovers. All that aside, if we are going, well, we have one more aluminum ore, I see. But that's not enough. Yeah. Well, we at least have now full ingots. So we cast out the aluminum brass because we don't want it to be in there for any longer than we need it to, because currently, yeah, it's at risk of being used for stuff that we don't want to use it for or anything. So how many are there? 5 ingots left. Yeah, we cannot make an aluminum brass pickaxe. Fine. I will show you how to make the pickaxe. And yeah, so we're gonna put 2 iron in. Iron takes a bit longer to smelt. And you see currently it says fuel 3 buckets, 900 it said a moment ago. Now it says 850. Smelting ores uses up lava. So all in all, you want to have a steady supply of lava at some point. When you want to use smeltery a lot. However, there are plenty more useful ways to double ores. So it's totally fine if you don't want to use it this way all the time. However, for making tools, etc., it's a very useful thing. So at least in the beginning, we're gonna use tinkers quite a bit. We're gonna pour out the pickaxe head like so, and we're gonna go over to the tool station, put the pickaxe in, put that in, and you will see we will trade out the stone for iron with a mining level of diamond versus iron. So yeah, now we have an iron pickaxe. That is the very basics of tinkers. There's way more, there's modifiers, which I can show you a little bit of, like what to do and stuff. That was weird. Floating sugar cane. Okay. I will show you a very, very small portion of what you can do with tinkers. So we now make paper, and if I recall correctly, we need more paper. Okay. We can make paper bindings. No. We cannot make paper bindings. Okay, that was a thing of the past then. But there was in the past a way that we could make bindings out of paper. And that way we would have an extra modifier available to us. Modifiers we will come into the next episode. Those are a bit hairy to explain. Every tool you make with Tinkers needs a different modifier, and these are only a few of the tools. So yeah guys, thank you so very much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you disliked it. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.